running super late to my class. Like it takes like 10 minutes to get there and it's 4 minutes to class. Hi, so today's Thursday, it's January 29th, and it's around like 10 o'clock. I just had my first class, and it was from 8 to 9, and this is like the only day throughout the week where I actually have an early class. And so I had to wake up like a bit earlier than normal, also because I made a sourdough loaf this morning, which it's for my friend. So I wanted to do that early so that I didn't have to like do that in between classes. But I also made dough last night for English muffins, which I want to make now. My next class is at 12:30, so these muffins, like, I'm assuming they're gonna take like pretty quick. They are cooked on the pan, which I've never made them before, so I'm excited. I just made a dough last night. But yeah, so this morning I got dressed, and that's the last clip you saw. And then I went to class. I didn't film anything, but I did get a coffee. I made like a maple sea salt. I just stopped by my job because I wanted to get a drink. But yeah, so that is like how my morning has been so far. And I just wanted to do a day in my life. I don't know if this is just going to be like a one-day vlog, but I just wanted to record today. Because also Thursdays are like my busiest days, because I have my 2 like in-person classes, and then I have a psych online. And then today I'm also going to try ballet. I have been wanting to try, like, they have ballet classes here, and my friend is doing it, and so I'm going to do it with her. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have like too many updates. I am reading a new book, which I really want to show because I'm really liking it so far, and it's The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. But I'm only like 46 pages in, but it has become like such, I don't know, I really love the character Esther, and I feel like she's very relatable. And I also just wasn't expecting this style of writing. I think it's because it was just like written in an earlier time period. I just thought it was going to be harder to read. And I never read any of Sylvia Plath's works, like any of her poetry or like her nonfiction. I've been wanting to read her like unabridged journals for a while. I just never got around to it. But it's a really good book so far, and it talks about basically Esther, who applied to this like program in New York, and so she's there for like a month, I think. And she's like working at this fashion magazine, which is also like very, very similar and like exactly what happened to Sylvia Plath. Like, she did that exact thing. And I'm pretty sure this is like also, like, it's fictional, but there's a lot of truth in it. Because when I was in high school, like, I did a project on like a bunch of writers, and Sylvia Plath was one of them. And like, one of the big reasons why it took me so long to start reading this book is because I thought it was going to be, or like, I think it's going to be pretty depressing, just because of like where her mindset is at this point in her life. Like, I think this is like kind of what marks a turning point where she starts going like further down like the mental path of like her mental health going bad. And so yeah, I don't know, but so far I'm really enjoying it. I also really like the cover. I think it's very cute. It's just a very beat up version because I got it secondhand. And so yeah, this is like my current read. And then the other day, I got some footage. Like, I filmed a little bit when I went out with my friends, but we went to basically like get some pizza at this really cute like pizzeria. And then like in that area, in that neighborhood, there's a tiny grocery store. And then there's also a bookstore which has a cafe in it, which was really cute. Like, I've been there before, but I never tried the coffee. But yeah, we're looking around, and I got this book, and it's The Japanese Art of Living Seasonally, which I wasn't gonna get anything. Like, I really didn't want to spend any money, but I just really liked it. Like, when I looked into like the pages, and it's basically, it talks a lot about like living intentionally with every season, and like a lot of what the back says is like eating like what's fresh during that season, and like zero waste living, like a lot of rituals within every season. And I thought it was gonna be like a good book for the new year. I don't know, I also like, I'm really interested in like this type of stuff, and like one of the pages is like create your own tea ritual, which I thought was really cute. And like one of my New Year's goals was to really live more intentionally, like be more intentional with my time, and also like prioritizing my health, because I feel like last semester, like I was saying a lot, I basically just like overcommitted, and so like slowing down and doing all of that stuff, which I like. Well, a lot of what I was skimming through in here, like it talked a lot about that type of stuff. Yeah, I just feel like it's a really good book. So I'm very excited to read it, and I did start already. I read like about a chapter or so. But yeah, so that's a little bit of like my book updates. And so yeah, these are the two things that I'm reading right now. This week we also had like a snow week, and so I'm pretty much like caught up on a lot of homework. I just have a photo assignment for journalism that I need to do. So that's like what I'm gonna be working on for the majority of my time today. And then yes, I have class, and also I do want to go on Facebook Marketplace and find a breakfast tray. Like I've really been wanting like one of the silver ones. So yeah, I'll probably do that like later tonight. I'll show you the sourdough that I made, and then I'm gonna start making the English muffins, and maybe I can have that like with jam later. But yeah, also for my outfit, I am wearing like this white like top from Brandy, and then this is like a Ralph Lauren shirt that I thrifted, and then I'm just wearing my Levi Low-Loose and some black loafers, which are from Madewell, which are really cute. I'll show them like when I stand up. And then my jacket is Timberland, and it's like a navy blue too. Okay, so I'm kind of in the dark, but it's just like when I turn the light on, I just don't really like how it looks. But this is the sourdough loaf I made. I'm gonna have to turn the light on. It looks a bit burnt. It honestly, like, it's a little crispy on top. And it's really just like that part that is a bit like crispy. And this is the dough for the English muffins, which it kind of like, it doubled. It's way more since this morning, but I need to flour the surface, and then I'm going to start dividing it and cooking it on the pan. Okay, so I just made them. I also changed because I was getting hot in like the multiple layers that I had, but they came out super good. And I did burn one, so I opened it and so I could see like how the inside is, and it also came out really good. It's like very light and soft, but I'm excited to try these with like strawberry jam. I just really have to go, so later tonight I'll try it. But it makes 10, which is like honestly such a good like amount. So, but yeah, I'm super excited. They came out super cute, and they smell really good too. And they're like sweetened with honey. I didn't like put sugar or anything in there. But I'm just gonna let them cool on this plate, and I'm gonna go and put my jacket on. So it is the next day, and it's around like 10:30. I have class at 11, so I have to go soon. But I'm gonna get a coffee, and then like I have my 2 classes, and I end the day around like 2:45. But I didn't film anything yesterday like after my class because I got home and I had my online class, which I took like on my bed. I was super tired, and that was really it. Like I didn't do much. But I'm gonna go ahead and put my jacket on like while I continue talking. So today I really just want to focus on doing a lot of my homework because I don't want to have to do a lot this weekend. I also have to go to Max's pottery place with my friend because we did pottery for her birthday and we never went to go check on it. Like, we're supposed to send it to the kiln, so I think I'll do that with her after class. But yeah. Also, for my outfit, I didn't say like where I got anything, but this jacket I thrifted, the sweater that I was wearing underneath I thrifted, this is also thrifted. That's why like it doesn't really matter. My jeans are Levi's, and then I have my silver Adidas Tokyo. So yeah, I'm gonna head out though. I also don't know what they're doing out there, but okay, also I want to show the English muffins, like how I package them very quickly. But I ordered some bags off Amazon, like for my sourdough, and so now I can put them in this like cute bag. But yeah, I put all the English muffins in here. I tried one last night. It was really good. I just had it with butter though. I want to try it with jam now. But I'm gonna head